Russia has openly warned Germany that delivering Taurus missiles to Ukraine would be viewed as direct involvement by Berlin in the conflict. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova emphasized that if these missiles are used to strike critical Russian infrastructure, including the Kerch Bridge to Crimea, Moscow's response will be inevitable. She stated that retaliation would be proportional and appropriate, possibly including attacks on the source of the weaponry. This is more than just diplomatic posturing. It's a clear message that Russia considers long-range precision weapon shipments as crossing a red line. The Taurus KEPD 350 is a long-range, air-launched cruise missile developed by Germany and Sweden. It is designed for deep strikes behind enemy lines. With a range exceeding 310 miles, 500 kilometers, and a low radar signature due to terrain following flight, it can strike high-value strategic targets like command centers, airfields, and bridges. Ukraine is especially interested in Taurus because of its ability to destroy heavily fortified targets such as the Kerch Bridge, which is crucial to Russia's military logistics. Its tandem warhead is capable of penetrating reinforced concrete, making it one of the most effective tools to cripple Russian supply lines. Chancellor Olaf Scholz has so far resisted calls to send Taurus missiles to Ukraine, citing legal and technical limitations. According to Scholz, operating the missile system requires direct German involvement, such as targeting assistance and operational programming, which could lead to Germany being seen as a direct participant in the war. His government is trying to avoid escalation and is wary of any move that might drag NATO into open conflict with Russia. Scholz has been consistent in advocating for military aid within limits that preserve plausible deniability. Domestically, Scholz faces mounting pressure. Opposition leader Friedrich Merz from the Christian Democratic Union, CDU, has publicly supported the idea of sending Taurus missiles, especially if coordinated with other NATO allies. Other political factions are divided. The left-wing BSW party, led by Sarah Wagenknecht, has warned that supplying long-range missiles is a dangerous step that could entangle Germany in a direct war with a nuclear power. Meanwhile, centrist and pro-EU parties argue that Germany has a moral obligation to help Ukraine defend itself more effectively. The internal political debate is intensifying, with national security and historical responsibility at the forefront. Ukraine has made it no secret that it wants to destroy the Kerch Bridge, a vital link between mainland Russia and occupied Crimea. The bridge serves both symbolic and logistical purposes for Moscow, and its destruction would significantly hinder Russian troop movements and supply chains. Previous attacks using naval drones and short-range missiles have damaged it but failed to bring it down entirely. The Taurus missile, with its advanced guidance and penetrating warhead, is seen as a potential game-changer. But this is also why Russia is issuing such strong warnings. A successful hit could provoke serious retaliation. Germany and Russia share a complex history, from World War II to the Cold War and later cooperation on energy projects like Nord Stream. But Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine shattered those ties. Since then, Germany has increasingly aligned itself with NATO's defense posture, delivering arms and training to Ukrainian forces. For Moscow, Berlin's actions carry added emotional and historical weight. The idea of German-made weapons targeting Russian soldiers, particularly in Crimea, revives deeply rooted geopolitical suspicions. That's part of why the Taurus issue is so charged. Within NATO, there's no unified stance on sending long-range precision weapons to Ukraine. The UK has already delivered Storm Shadow missiles, which are functionally similar to Taurus. France has also pledged deep strike capabilities, while Baltic nations and Poland advocate for a stronger posture. On the other hand, countries like Hungary and Italy urge caution. NATO's official line is to support Ukraine while avoiding direct confrontation with Russia. But individual member states interpret that balance differently. Germany's decision on Taurus could set a precedent for future aid packages. Sending Taurus missiles could lead to major global consequences. If Ukraine uses them to strike Russian territory, including Crimea, Moscow might retaliate against not just Ukraine, but NATO countries as well. Cyberattacks, sabotage, and unconventional warfare are all possible. The escalation could spiral into a broader conflict across Europe, which might then involve the United States and other global powers. The ripple effects would be felt in global markets, energy supplies, and diplomatic relations worldwide. This isn't just about one missile system, it's about the fragile balance of global security. Russia has a track record of asymmetric retaliation. Past attacks on NATO-supplied depots, energy facilities, and even alleged sabotage in European countries show that Moscow doesn't limit itself to conventional war zones. If the Kerch Bridge were destroyed by a German-made missile, the Kremlin might target infrastructure, critical supply routes, or even use hybrid warfare tactics to destabilize Germany and its allies. Russia could also intensify its campaign in Ukraine as a warning to Western capitals, making it clear that crossing red lines has consequences. Germany stands at a strategic crossroads. Its decision on the Taurus missile will shape not only its role in the Ukraine conflict, but also its long-term security posture within NATO and the European Union. Will it continue to play a cautious, stabilizing role, or take bold action and accept the associated risks? The world is watching Berlin closely. The choice it makes could redefine how Europe handles future security threats, and determine whether escalation can be avoided in a world already teetering on the edge.